right. It's good. I like it. And screens are lined up. I didn't mess anything up, I don't think. There's my chat. Ah, marvelous. Dear Kirby, please come to the castle. I've baked a cake for you. Ah, well, let me tell you. That cake is not going to last long. Now, I played the Captain Falcon version of this before, and that was delightful, if not dumb. And I'm curious to see how this plays out with Kirby. Now, did they put as much work into it? I don't know. Do I get to, like, jump a lot and float and poof and stuff? Well, yeah, it looks kind of Kirby. Blah, blah, blah. Don't get to do the floaty jumps. That's a shame. I get to long jump, though. That's nice. Yep, super good. Let's roll, Kirby. Nothing done on the L button, but that's alright. Come on, you little pink thing, let's roll. I don't think I can suck things up, but I haven't come near anything I can grab, so let's see what are the haps. Seems like the answer is no. That's unfortunate. Yeah, if you log into Twitch, you can do Twitch things. It's neat. I mean, maybe there's anonymous chat somehow, but I feel like there isn't. Yeah, I'll be honest, the Kirby version does not feel too much different yet. I mean, the sound effects are very Kirby. But Kirby himself does not seem to do much. No matter. That means I just get to run through this pretty quick for a couple hours, show off my mad Mario 64 skills. It's all good. Plus, I could watch this little pink balloon boy run for days. What up, big bomb guy? You may be round and have a luxurious stash, but I'm round and wear shoes. Actually, I suppose he's got shoes too. Oh well, no time to ponder that. And around we go. Got any more in you, man? Huh? Got any more? Cool. Uh-oh. Oh, that scream is so sad. I'll have to try not to fall off any cliffs or anything. Oh yeah, no dive jumping, just regular grab. Nice. Now let's see how fast I go against Koopa the Quick. Hey there, Koopa the Quick. Yeah, let's roll, man. I'm gonna be so much faster than you. Oh no! I didn't think my cunning plan through at all. Alright, very careful, Aaron. Oh, welcome back, oh, I guess I'll just call you Tommy for short. Say hello to Some Call Me Tommy. Nice person I got to nerd riff with for a long time. Oh, what do you know? I do get to pass him. It's amazing how much you can mess up in this race. But just this one. The other one is like a toiga sort of thing. Yeah, made it. Actually, Koopa feels like he's a smidge slower than normal. YouTube seems like, well, actually, let me repeat the question. Do I watch scary videos on YouTube? YouTube is a terrible place for that kind of thing. Not because, like, some individual ones are bad. I assume some are really high production value. But despite the fact it's 2021, there's so many videos that just cut to a scream that's like, I don't know, it's a 50-50 chance you're going to get anything decent if you watch horror on YouTube. Plus, I'm just not much of a horror genre buff myself, so, eh. Although, if I recall correctly, Shudder is still a free service, so if that's something I really wanted, I'd dig into it. Alright, so, boy, I could drop a long, expansive opinion on how YouTube used to be good and now isn't. The secret is that there's a lot more bad things on YouTube now, just because there's a lot more things. YouTube was never really that good. It was just easier to find what you wanted to find without searching for it. Like, for me, I probably consumed the most YouTube I ever did in 2009. And that was relatively young YouTube and whatever. I actually watched a lot of videos of people microwaving things that they shouldn't microwave. But whatever, we all like our own stuff. But there weren't algorithms going, oh hey, you liked Y, so why don't you check out Z? No. You knew what you wanted, you went out to look for it, and you didn't get 100,000 unrelated results when you went looking. Man, that was actually a super complicated answer to that question. In short, YouTube used to be easier to enjoy. I don't think it got any better or worse. It was just easier to find the stuff you like back in the day. Oh, I actually have the answer to that. The reason YouTube is... Actually, yeah, what Linnea said actually leans into this a lot. So, Linnea pops in, say, watch all of Inuyasha back in 2010. So, one of the reasons YouTube became the most popular video streaming platform was it was one of the first to the scene, but also there was this nice little magic time between about 2005 when it was founded, that sounds about right, and 2011. That it was super okay with copyrighted material. Some really obvious and popular stuff will get taken down, like reruns of Family Guy and whatever. But the videos that made YouTube popular in the first place, well, the biggest one was actually Janet Jackson at the Super Bowl. That whole nip slip thing, that was the biggest thing that happened to YouTube ever. Before that, YouTube was just... oh, some dinguses can put videos on the internet. Why would I go do that? But everyone realized they could see Janet Jackson's nipple for half a second, and they went ape going to YouTube. Their traffic spiked that day to millions of % of what it used to be. And after that, people realized, hey, things I actually want to see get uploaded to the internet too. I'm down. And that's what grew YouTube's popularity. As for every other site, I don't know. Vimeo, or not Vimeo, Dailymotion, that's the one I'm thinking of. Dailymotion was actually a significant competitor to YouTube for a long time because they had much, much, much better creator support and slightly more lax rules. Like, there was a lot of things you could find in Dailymotion that you probably can't now and shouldn't. But it was so much better for creators. Like, people who are super into video production and everything love Dailymotion 10 to 1 easily. But YouTube caught up with its creator studio, and Dailymotion just didn't feel like changing at all. Vimeo is... I don't know, Vimeo also didn't change, but I think they have contracts or something. And I can't tell you exactly what, how, or why, but for some reason, if you're ever building multimedia anything, if you're using Windows programs for editing videos or something like that, Vimeo is always still an option, and I don't know why. I don't know if they pay for space for people to see that as a default option, and that's how they still live, but Vimeo still exists and is recommended, but I couldn't tell you why. Ironically enough, and I don't know if this counts as irony, so bear with me, one of the things I used to go to Dailymotion for a lot was the very, very early days of people playing video games on the internet. The early Let's Plays brought to you by the Something Awful forums. Those people at Something Awful hated, like capital H, capital every other letter, 5 exclamation points, hated YouTube. Don't know why. I never dug into their culture enough to find out, but they hated it. So often they would use Vimeo and Dailymotion to host their videos. And let me tell you, I love those old Let's Plays. Those guys did not care about anything, and it came through beautifully. So that's where I consumed a lot of Dailymotion video from and learned of its ups and downs. Watching the original Bewitched on Dailymotion? Yeah, see, that's the thing. For a while, Dailymotion was a place where you could get copyrighted material to stream online, relatively few ads, and not sketchy and not that Russian. So, they carved out a lovely niche for themselves there, but that only lives so long in today's DMCA world. Yeah, you never see Kirby swim a whole lot. Look at them kicky feet go. Oh, okay, if Dailymotion's being that cooperative, neat. Yeah, no problem, Tommy. Come and go as you please. You're a free person in a free world, probably. I mean, I'm not going to do anything, that's the main point. Oh, I always forget the order of this. Yep, messed that up. Oh, well. So then I take the left one, and then I go to the right one, and then there's only one left. Perfect. Yeah, back, left, top, middle, but let's face it, I'm gonna forget that the next time I ever go in there. And I'm probably going to go in there again at least a dozen times, because who knows how many weird hacks like this I'm going to come across. It's a Kirby, alright. He doesn't talk a whole lot, so let's just go with, yeah, or something along those lines. I'm not a great impressionist. And I definitely don't have the lung capacity of this balloon boy here. Now, can the eel come out to play? Well, first I have to make it want to eat. And I am delicious. Alright. So with that, are you going to come out? I'd really appreciate it, man. No? Oh, well, you're a jerk. Come on. Yes! Yes, flap your eel tail. That actually went significantly better than that ever goes for me. Oh, this is going nice, this is going nice. Do I want to get another star here? Use your thinker box, Aaron. No, but I am going to go back to Thwomp's Fortress. One, two, there we go. Shoot into the wild blue. Well, it is neither wild nor blue. Well, okay, it's a little blue. Really, I'm just shooting into some bricks. Hey, guy. You got that cannon? Yes! Alright, now I have to be very careful. If I recall correctly, I want to aim about here. I did not remember correctly, but that's okay. Little lower. Yeah, I know, buddy. Grab the star, and now we got 8. Now I can go punch some Turtle Dragon. Okay, that's something. I hope that never happens again. Okay, let's go to Bowser's World. One, two, three. Thunk. Love that thunk sound. Just like a cartoon-style vacuum thunk. I keep thinking I'll be able to, like, double, triple, and, like, do the Kirby's whole puffing jump thing. But I can't. And it's a shame. It's probably really hard to put into a game. But it would have been nice. Yeah, well. Let's go over here. And then up here. Oh, they changed the one-ups. Nice. It's the little touches like that that can make you really appreciate a work. Oh yeah, Seabug, big fan of The Sims. Did the Paranormal Pack come out today, or is that a little bit from now? Today is the 27th. Haha, dating. Yesterday. I can't believe you were not on top of that. I am shocked. Shocked, I say. onto the switch. I suppose you were still trying to recover from all that penguin violence I perpetrated on the day before. Hey, Bowser! Sometimes I just like to grab Bowser and throw him as far as I can, just for gits and shiggles. It's not practical, but, you know. Ah, son of a gun, it was practical. Penguins are not people. They're better than that. Okay, penguins are not people too. They are cuter than that, and more squeezable than that, and roughly just as disgusting. I mean, if you leave them unattended. Oh, I could become famous? Well, that is pretty interesting. But I'm just going to go ahead and ban you from the channel. Alright, cool. I have the power. Oh, there's lots of ways to become famous. And some of them I even get to keep my clothes on for, but I'm not going to click that sketchy link. I'm probably going to get, like, a super virus. And the computer as well. Oh, those bots come along a lot. The fact that they find me so naturally, I actually take as a compliment. That means whatever is going on with Twitch means that people can find my video without having to look too hard. It's a shame bots usually find it, but it means the system works, and that's what matters most. Probably. Oh, pardon me. Coming through rocks. And down we go. Now, should I go visit Nessie or should I go get the metal cap? The metal cap's the right answer. I want to see shiny Kirby. Alright, Nessie, where are you at? Sorry, Dory. Dory is her actual name, but let's face it, it is the Loch Ness Monster. Except underground. And not Scottish. Well, maybe Scottish. Let's roll, Nessie. Do. Just someone tinking on those wood blocks something fierce. I mean, this is all synthesized music, but imagine if they had an orchestra recording this, and some guy's job, their only job, is to stand in front of a single wood block and go, tink, 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 tink. I mean, I'd do it, but I would look disappointed the whole time. Okay, this is better than shiny Kirby. I am a thwomp. I'm glad I went for this first. Oh, give me them coins. Oh, it's absolutely unnecessary but delightful. Could have used the sound effects, though. Oh well. Just scooting along as a cube. Ah, delightful. Let's, go again. Well, let's get cubic. And away we go! Go, Thwomp Kirby, go! The fact that I'm, like, not even walking or jiggling in any way is almost better. Ow! Bad rocks. Bad rocks. I grab this star while I'm here, why not? Well, let's keep going. Whoosh. And a 1, and a 2, and a thwompy do. Also glad they changed the music. No hands, no feet, just a cube. Aw, don't do that, Rocks. You're so mean. You know what? While I'm here, let's grab this one up. Something is a little off about Kirby crouching, though. Kinda wish he just, like, flattened out as some sort of Kirby pancake. Oh, still looks so dumb. Scoot, 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 scoot. And a run, and a jump. Whew. Gotta do that long jump again. There we go. Alright. Should I go get more in there? Nah. Actually, you know what? One more, so that Toad will pop out and I can get his star and be like, yeah. Plus, I get to thwomp out a little more. Just moonwalk through a door. Doesn't even matter. Down we go. So how you doing, Kirby? Yeah, alright. I feel like Mario is actually able to crouch faster than... Oh, wow! Okay, that's... What a shout. I will try not to do that too much. Is making a ROM hack something I've ever considered? Buckle up, because I've made 2. Plus a lot of single levels for other ones. Yep, they were based off of Super Mario World, the 2D one for the Super Nintendo, but I did. A, because I love that game to death, and B, because it's actually pretty easy, like it's all drag and drop, thanks to some hard work people have done. I don't know if I'd do it nowadays, though. I mean, I'd probably enjoy the heck out of it. But now there's so many tools available for making games from scratch that if you're going to put the effort into it, you know, go for something you can sell. Aw, you can't play your own projects. That's... well, narcissistic, but also just, well, let's say tooting your own horn, but in a more flexible gymnast way. Let's call it bending over and tooting your own horn. Well, might as well go get the Vanish Cap. I am a ghost! Oh, now I want to see what the wing cap does. Alright, so this hack is purely cosmetic, but oh, this is nice. Oh, boo indeed. Uh-oh. No, no, no! Son of a gun. Well, let's go be the ghost with the most again. Well, it looks like I slide. Oh. Oh, man, a bumblebee would be neat, but it's probably something Mario related. But I don't know what. I don't have any guesses. But luckily, I'll be able to go see pretty soon. Weirdly enough, the pacing for this game, all three caps you can get pretty close to each other. Oh yeah, one of the ROM hacks I played previously had bees in it, and it was awful. I did not care for that fact. Oh, there's lots of things in Mario Galaxy there, Linnea Faye. I've never actually played all the way through Galaxy. Actually, confession, I haven't played Galaxy more than like 5 minutes ever. I mean, it looks fantastic, it's just I'm not really for motion controls at all. And even in the remake, they made them mandatory, which is just annoying. Sad, even. I mean, maybe I'll bite the bullet someday and actually try playing through again. But, is my overall review of motion controls. Oh, I'm just Kirby. After the last two caps, that's kind of a letdown. I mean, it's nice to see him fly like an airplane, but, man, I was hoping for something neat. Oh, well. Come on, Kirby, we got places to go, people to be. And over here. Grab these fellers. Yeah. Whoosh! Oh, I love it when I get this star on the first try, because it is probably the most annoying star to get. Yeah, like a Shy Guy, or even just like glue a propeller on him or something. Oh, well, you know what they say, don't let the beggars choose. Man, a Kirby copter would have been delightful. Oh, well, time for some ghost-on-ghost violence. Two, three! Ghost here. Bad chair. guys, how's it going? I'm one of you. See? It's fine. Ghost violence. Aw, man, time for some more ghost violence. Ghost violence! Ghosts don't die. Meow, 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 meow. I don't care that ghosts don't die. I get to punch a ghost as a ghost. Or as I like to call it, the double reverse Ghostbusters maneuver. Really? You're gonna be over there? Yeah, take that. Ding. I couldn't decide if I want to call him a dingus or a dingle, so just a ding. Really? You're gonna be over there? Yes, King Boo! Ah, ah, ah. Don't care, we'll punch. Don't care, we'll punch. Oh, dingle is the most D of D words. I know sometimes you don't want to drop a D-bomb in a family chat, but gotta do it. Oh, don't make those faces at me. Man, I'm getting some stuttering. What did I do? What did I do? Alright, seems fine. Oh, come on. Alright, first off, Seabug, I am not grounded. I am the strong one here. Okay, I'm grounded. But second, dingle, 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 dingle. I mean, in for a penny. Oh, like I was gonna have dessert anyway. I mean, I'd have it if it was there. I'm not gonna lie about my eating habits, but I probably wasn't gonna get any. Stomp, stomp, stomp some ghosts. Like to stomp the ghosts. Hey man, long time no see. Fine, I'll just punch you. Ow. I guess a kick is appropriate too. Ah yeah, give me that good star stuff. You know, one thing I always do to threaten Project 64 to work better is go into the graphics settings. Just look around, make faces. Then I come back, usually fine. Yeah, give me the thing. Now, is this the red coin one, or is this something different? Oh yeah, the haunted books. Now, the book are up here. And this one? Nope, not this one. This one. Nope, not this one. This one? Ah, this one. Oh, those books are jerks. Books, books, books! Ah, that's nice stuff. Secret of the Haunted Books. Yeah, you know what, while I'm here, let's go get those red coins. Shunk, 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 blump. Now, let's see here. Finding them in my head. Ding, 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 ding. Come here, Mr. Piano. Yum, yum, yum. I know. Hungry Piano. Yes, you are. Yeah, who's a nibbly ebony and ivory boy? Is it you? Yeah, it is. I look so dumb as a ghost. I mean, I look dumber as a thwomp, but I look so dumb as a ghost. Nice. Yeah, might as well be a little more ghostly while I'm here. Onward to the this way. Whoosh. 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 Look, just cough it up, alrighty, man? Thank you. And oh yeah, there's one guy here. Why do you keep going through there? You know what? Whatever. I'm gonna leave. Then I'm gonna come back, and you'll be like right there, and everything's okay. Nice. And head down here for an easy 25 coins. That falling scream, though, my goodness. I love this merry-go-round bit, though. It's like, oh, you know what would be great at the bottom of a haunted mansion? Carnival rides. I mean, admittedly, it's a carnival ride with a flamethrower and a bunch of ghosts, but still a carnival ride, and probably safer than most of them. Certainly more, oh, what's the word I'm looking for? Comforting than monkey cages. So, I don't know if you've ever been on what are... Actually, I don't know if the term monkey cages is something that actually exists outside of the local area here. But, essentially just imagine a Ferris wheel, but the individual cars will turn upside down whenever they feel like it. No, the zipper, like, moves faster and lets its inertia go. But, you know what? Let's assume it is actually, let's assume that maybe they are the same. Anyway, just imagine a Ferris wheel, except the cars are covered and they tip upside down every once in a while. Those are monkey cages. I, having the constitution of a poorly housebroken chihuahua, decided that, hey, that Ferris wheel sure looks neat. I'ma go ride on it. That's pretty much the gist of the story. You can guess where it goes from there, but anyway, I don't trust carnivals. $84 coins. Only one more red coin to go, which is over here. Hey, you! Oh man, I am close. Ah, this is where the good money is. Yeah, that's the stuff. Might as well grab these two while I'm here. Ah, yeah, the local traveling carnival is called The Exhibition, and it is... Oh, imagine the worst cliches you can of traveling carnival, but with a little less pop-up tents and a little more small-town drug use. It is not great. I mean, if you want an excuse to go on a really fast merry-go-round that people have probably died on, go for it, but it's not pleasant. Also got rigged games and all that too, which is just par for the course. But, you know, that's some people's cup of tea. In fact, from what I gather, that's a lot of people's cup of tea. It's weird tea that smells funny and makes you fall asleep afterwards, but it's tea. Tommy, do I believe in Bigfoot? No. But there's probably some weird half-ape thing running around in the forests in this world. But Bigfoot specifically? Nah. I mean, it'd be super neat if there was one, but, you know, it's probably something different altogether that's haunting the woods. Conspiracy theories. Oh, that's fun. I don't really believe a whole lot. In fact, this is probably me playing my age a little bit here, but I'm one of the few people who believe that 9/11 was not an inside job. I know, right? Like, I stood against those people. Governments do not have the necessary concentration to orchestrate a conspiracy like that. It's just, it doesn't fly. I mean, we're talking about a leader of the free world who could barely eat pretzels properly. There's no way he could be part of a secret cabal that's orchestrating such a thing. But I don't think there are any conspiracy theories I really buy into. I think there's a lot of underground people selling and slave trading, but that's about all I got. I don't think George W. Bush could pull anything, let alone a Clark Kent sort of disguise. I mean, if he can, best actor that's ever lived in the world. I mean, you can't even get, like, a Keanu Reeves or a Ben Affleck or whatever to fake choking on a pretzel on national television. Hey, Shane, you stopped by. Nice to see you, man. Look, I'm a ghost. Let's grab this and get out of here. Oh no, don't ask me about Santa. Don't do that. Oh, it's not a bad story. It's just like... It's not a bad story. It's just disappointing in how unceremonial it was. Alright, Seabug, you're delightful and I love you, but a lot of things I tell you make you cry, and that's just because you have a big old Seabug heart. No. To me, the love of Santa Claus, or the belief, had to end when something I wanted for Christmas was just really expensive. So I was like, look, here. It's not magic, this thing's pricey. I'm sorry. See? Exactly. Big Seabug heart. Look at that. But it's alright. It's alright to cry and I know that sounds condescending, but it really is alright. Squirt out them tears. Emotions are a delightful thing. Oh, Tommy, that's kind of sad on its own. I mean, I guess it's entirely possible. I've never dealt with them myself, but yeah, I mean, there's probably some people raised not to believe there was a Santa at all. For one reason or another. Maybe the parents didn't want to bring down the idea of magic. Maybe they thought they were just too smart and wanted to pass that ideology on. Or maybe it's a religious thing. You know, you don't really have to worry about Santa when you're celebrating Yom Kippur. Well, no, that date doesn't add up. But the point is, there's lots of reasons not to, but it's still sad to think about. It'd be nice to have that kind of magic. Seabug, a friend of yours, is raising their kid without Santa? That's... In a small town like this, that's not a great plan, but, well, it's their choice to make, I guess. That kid is going to get picked on hard in school, or they'll stand up for it, and the teachers are going to hate them. Oh, they're in New Brunswick? Well, hopefully they're in a bigger town. Because let me tell you, when you're in small town rural, and you go against the flow, well, it's a cliche, but people will turn their back on you. You know, fit in or get out. Oh yeah, Linnea Faye here dropping the scientific method to get around fairy creatures. That's, fairy, A-I-R-E as in mythical, by the way. Learned that distinction later in life that I'm proud of. But, you know what? When you're a kid, you're curious. And when you're curious, you find ways to get answers. It's a beautiful system, really. Alright, come here, little penguin. I know I was kind of mean to you before, but let's do this. No, come here. Come here, penguin. Yep, I know. Wah. Yep. It's a hard penguin life, but we're gonna do this together, man. We're gonna make it through. Oh, you want to talk about Santa Claus with Tim Allen? Alright. I'm going to drop an absolute bombshell of a hot take here. A lot of people like to argue if Die Hard is a Christmas movie or not. But here's my pitch. Even if Die Hard is not a Christmas movie, it is still more of a Christmas movie than the Santa Claus is. Because while the Santa Claus is about Santa, most of it does not take place at Christmas. So, as far as I'm concerned, Die Hard is more of a Christmas movie than the Santa Claus. Also, the Santa Claus just isn't very good. Mind you, family-wise, I watched it more times than I enjoyed it. I wouldn't say it's creepy. I mean, that's not my take on it. It's just not very good. Look, Die Hard takes place during Christmas. The Santa Claus barely does. Die Hard has lots of references to Christmas. The Santa Claus does not. It just has references to Santa. Like, imagine you made a movie called, I don't know, Tooth or Dare. And it was about the Tooth Fairy. But they didn't spend any time whatsoever collecting teeth. It was just about them, I don't know, becoming the Tooth Fairy. It wouldn't really be a film about the legend of the Tooth Fairy. It'd just be about a person who ends up being the Tooth Fairy. Halfway through that analogy, I realized there's no such thing as like Tooth Fairy Day or Dental Hygiene Awareness or whatever, so it was a terrible analogy, but I stand by it. If you make a movie about a person, that movie is not about the time that person is around. Also, come here, you bunny. Oh yeah, artichokes. Alright, so Seabug wants me to bring this up, because this is something I confessed to a while ago in real life. It wasn't until I was like 20-something that I learned that artichokes were a vegetable. I thought artichokes were some sort of animal, like a pangolin or like an armadillo, but without the shell. So I thought it was some sort of mid-sized street rat. That's the point. So then people would be like, "Oh, hello, Pink. Yeah, Kirby is adorable. Not very suited for this place." Anyway, so as I was saying, artichokes. I thought they were animals. So people would go on about, "Oh man, I'm having artichoke hearts for dinner." And it's just, oh, why? Don't you like the rest of the meat? What's wrong with you? Couldn't you just have like an artichoke steak or, heck, maybe even a thigh or something? No, they want to go right for the heart and throw out the rest of it. And I just could not wrap my brain around it. So I piped up and asked one day and made an absolute fool of myself. And that's how I learned artichokes are a vegetable and not an animal. But hey, everyone has that little bit of moron in them for some subject, and it comes out when you're an adult, and it's either depressing or refreshing. Now, considering that I usually try and make myself the smartest in the room, it was more depressing for me than anything. Look, artichoke dip sounds like it's something that's pretty good. I guess. I don't know. Oh. I mean, the best kind of dip is honestly just spinach dip straight up. With, like, nachos to dip into it, because you need a really hard chip to deal with it. But spinach dip, beautiful. Like, Tostitos. Nice brand. They drop these big cans of spinach dip that pretty much look like someone vomited tartar sauce, but it tastes so good. Oh, God. The Polar Express. I have not. The Polar Express, like the version that came out, what was it, like 2012? I'm not a big movie buff. I have things that I like, but Polar Express, if I'm gonna watch a 3D animated film, it better be a comedy, because that animation style, I can't tolerate for something that takes itself so serious. Like, if the Polar Express was live action and maybe threw in a joke or two, I'd be all over it. But just, you know, an hour and a half of Tom Hanks being a mediocre train conductor, didn't feel it at all. Oh, Buffalo Ranch dip is delightful. Pink actually brings it up because every once in a while when we hang out in real life, we just chow down on Buffalo Ranch and, like, whatever's good for dipping on it. See, now, Toy Story is delightful, because one, it's funny, two, you got just the absolute deadpan of Tom Hanks playing against Tim Allen, which is a duo you never really get ever again. And it's, you know, it's kind of sweet and stuff. So, confession, I didn't like the Scott Pilgrim movie. I didn't think it was awful, but I found it kind of pandering, like, tee-hee-hee nerd culture, but it was just a pretty standard action movie otherwise. And I mean, that's about it. I mean, I can see why people like it, but the Scott Pilgrim movie leans hard into looking like it's a movie that all nerds will love, but it's just a really generic popcorn movie that has some references. Like, I don't even know if I could compare it to anything. Now, like the comics and that beat-em-up game they released and then took away and then released again. Oh, sweet, I'm on a Warp Star. That's great. Lots of Scott Pilgrim stuff is absolutely fantastic. The movie is not one of those things. Michael Cera. Alright, so Pink brings up Michael Cera. That... I don't even know what to say about that guy. He's delightful in just about everything he's in. Arrested Development is probably one of the best shows that was ever on television. But I don't think he could ever be in anything serious ever in his life. And I almost feel bad for him. Like, if you were to watch a gritty crime drama where Michael Cera was a bad cop who doesn't play by the rules, you wouldn't be able to do it. He could give the performance of his life, but it would be too hard to watch because you'd be waiting for him to, like, awkwardly apologize to a criminal for tackling him. I think the Buzz Lightyear thing, you bring up in Toy Story, like, did they all know they were toys from the get-go, or did they all have to learn? I think the Buzz Lightyear thing was that, and this is just pure theory, so bear with me. One, he had years and years of Space Academy training, which probably was at most brainwashing. And two, more importantly, he's like the newest toy anyone has to deal with. Even in the more modern films, Buzz Lightyear is the newest toy that came out. So, maybe it was just, I don't know, maybe he thought he was too good to be a toy. Toy Story 3 is... how do I put this? It's good. My personal review is Toy Story 3 is a movie that gets better as it goes on, peaks at the end, and then leaves you wanting more, but never really delivers. But it starts off kind of weak, and then just gets a little better, and a little better, and a little better, and then you're crying about toys in a furnace, and then it's over. Oh, I mean, 3 ended the series as a whole pretty nice, but just 3 itself, like, when the best part of a movie is the very end of it, or, like, within 5 minutes of the end of it, you go, well, now I want a little more movie, just to kind of wind down from all the good you had. That's why so many movies end with a mediocre joke or some reference to how everything started. you don't want to end on the climax. You want to have the climax and then a little bit of cooldown afterwards. Yeah, they made Toy Story 4, which, I don't know, it's probably good. I don't even think I watched the trailer for it. I hear it got decent reviews. Not good, not bad, but not as groundbreaking as the last few, so no one really cared. Like, imagine you're a student in school and you get A minus, A, and then you come home with a C+. I mean, a C+ is still a decent grade, but when you expect to get straight A's and you get a C+, it's like, wow, I'm disappointed. Not because individually it was bad, but because it was worse than everything else you did. Most favorite Pixar film and least favorite? Ooh. My favorite Pixar film... You know, that's a hard question to answer on the spot, because you think, oh, I've seen all these films that are made by Pixar, and they're really good, but then you can't name any. I mean, the first Monsters, Inc. was an absolutely delightful romp. I love that movie, and I don't know if it's my favorite Pixar. If I recall correctly, Inside Out was Pixar, and that was pretty good. You know what? No, my favorite is probably Monsters, Inc. And my least favorite... Oh, yeah, Brave was a Pixar movie. Brave was good! And I say that as someone who prefers comedy to the end of time. Brave was fantastic. But least favorite Pixar movie... Does that Buzz Lightyear Space Academy one count? Or is that something different entirely? Like, don't get me wrong, that Buzz Lightyear Space Cadet thing was alright, but... kind of a cheap cash-in. Then they had that animated show, which was... I don't know, I only ever saw an episode or two, but it was cookie cutter as heck. But sometimes that's all people aspire to. Right, I agree, Lynette. I don't know if that counts as Pixar, or if it was made by Pixar. It had 3D animation at the beginning and the start of it. That would have been only Pixar could have pulled off. But I don't know if it itself is Pixar. I did not see Monsters University, but let me tell you, anytime someone goes, hey, let's make a prequel, it's never good. There's no such thing in the movie world as a good prequel. Oh, this isn't good. Like, don't get me wrong, when it comes to Monsters, Inc., I don't think they could have made a sequel. But a prequel's always bad. Sometimes you can make a good game prequel, and maybe even a book prequel. But movies, there's no such thing as a good prequel movie. Whoa, forgot this guy can teleport. Man, he turns fast, too. This was so much easier when I could just punch him in the mouth. You know, The Incredibles wasn't bad. I went into this a lot before. I think some aspects of it are overrated and bad. But as a whole, The Incredibles is pretty good. You know what? Least favorite Pixar movie? Tough opinion, but I'm gonna give it to Finding Dory. Not because it itself is bad, but it's the worst ones of the ones I have watched. Which is a shame, because Finding Nemo was an absolute triumph. But Finding Dory was... oh, well, it was good enough for them to make a sequel, but not great enough for it to be a good movie on its own. Man, that question took a long time to answer. Apparently, I do not have thorough Pixar film knowledge. You know what? Ask my opinion on WALL-E. It's hard for me to give an honest opinion, because I watched it, but I didn't pay a lot of attention to it. It was cute that it was a robot, question mark? But, oh god, my face is on the wrong side. Oh no. Oh, that is not okay. That is not okay. Look at me. Look at me. Am I beautiful? Okay, it fixed itself. Where was I? Oh yeah, WALL-E. You know, for the life of me, I can't tell you what the bad guy or the antagonistic force in WALL-E was. Like, was it the laziness of man that came together and be the great opponent to WALL-E? Or was it just that, you know, he was sad and old? I couldn't tell you. And that's not a great review. The spaceship. There was a spaceship? Well, that shows how little attention I paid to WALL-E. All I remember is 1, he was in a dump. 2, he was in a dump because he was old. And 3, people were really fat because robots were surprisingly efficient. Somehow they could invent the world's best AI but couldn't put together a diet pill. I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, I probably should watch WALL-E again. I'd probably appreciate it if I paid attention. Oh! Like, all the characters were on a spaceship for most of the movie? Like, that's where they lived? Because I thought it was just like a big floating city that was high up in the clouds. Not so much a spaceship, but a futuristic colony of where everything goes well. Well, if it's a whole city, does it count as a spaceship? Oh yeah, and the robots were sent down to clean up the Earth. Yeah, and then just kind of abandoned. Like, the International Space Station has people on it, but you don't call it a spaceship. It's a station. And something significantly bigger, where people can live much longer, probably won't be a spaceship either. But maybe I'm just being pedantic about terms. Oh, cruise liner. But, I guess. Like a cruise liner that wasn't going anywhere. Like they weren't flying to the edge of the solar system to get a snack-sized pack of nuggets from McPluto's or something. Ah, Pluto. Once upon a time, that was a planet. That was a long time ago. in a universe not that far away because it's our universe and our solar system, and blah 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 blah. Space is neat. Spin, Kirby, spin! Favorite subject and least favorite subject in school? So, I enjoyed math. Not like loved it, but I enjoyed it. And now, this is more of a Canadian, or at least a local thing. In school, history and I'm trying to think of the word. History and geography and current events were all rolled together into a subject called social studies. And I hated it. I did not like social studies at all. Mostly because those subjects alone are ones I am super bad at. But also because... Actually, no, that's it. I'm just super bad at those. And I don't take well to school subjects that I don't do well in. It's kind of selfish, but it's how I roll. Oh yeah, I think I can walk up this. I forget how to get up that. Yeah, that's not gonna work. Suppose I could let the penguin help me out here. Come here, Chunky the Wattle Bird. I need your help. I mean, that's probably not his name, but I'm going with Chunky the Wattle Bird. Oh, that did not go well. I'm being nice to Chunky the Wattle Bird. What I'm not being nice to is me, because I messed up getting the star I need to get. Well, I don't think there's any way I'm getting over there. And the other ones are in that igloo, which I can't get to. Wow, nailed it. Alright, let's get out of here. Maybe I'll write a book someday. The Adventures of Chunky the Wattle Bird. It'll be about that tuxedo penguin there, and he'll have a great time. I never watched any of the Cars movies, so I can't tell you if it's similar in quality. Did people like Cars too? Did people dislike it? I don't know. I really don't. I'd have to turn that question on to everyone else. I will say that, if I recall correctly, for Finding Dory, they had to write an entirely new ending, and it shows. And you know what the sad part is? Finding Dory is... Dory the character was one of the best, most delightful parts of Finding Nemo. But putting together an entire movie about, well, centering around Dory's adventure, I don't know. It wasn't the right call. Like, consider this. National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation. Fun movie if you've watched it. It's one of those ones that ages surprisingly well, despite having Chevy Chase in it. They decided to make a straight-to-video sequel called Christmas Vacation to Eddie's Hawaiian Adventure. Now, Cousin Eddie He's delightful. He's one of the most ridiculous characters in the first movie. And Randy Quaid is, well, he's a weird person, but at least he delivers a joke well. But sometimes when you make a sequel about the funniest character in a movie, it's not a funny movie. I wonder if there's like a word for that phenomenon too. If there is, I couldn't tell you what that word is, but there definitely should be. Hot, hot, hot. Oh yeah, like when they made that sequel to Emperor's New Groove, it was all about Kronk. And I love Patrick Warburton. That man is a delight. He is a national treasure. But if you fill a movie sequel with only the comic relief, you're gonna have a mediocre time at the box office at best. It's the juxtaposition that really brings things together. Especially if you try and coast the whole thing on references. It's just not gonna fly. Which usually they do. It's kind of sad. Especially because you think that they probably had a lot of people's careers hinging on those movies. Alright, the Womp Buddy, let's roll. There's a switch over here, right? I forget where that switch is. I actually don't remember this part of the original Mario 64 that well. Like, there is a purple switch somewhere in this city section that I have to go touch that has some really interesting things about it. But I don't remember where it is. Oh, let's see what happens if I mix the caps. I can't mix the caps. Alright, where are you at, Purple Switch? And what do you do? What are you for? Oh, I think it's behind this house with the red roof. Sorry, this inn with the red roof. Wait, does it really just put blocks up here? No, those blocks were already there. Huh. Alright, where's the water change thingy? Ah, it's over here. Come here, magical water rhombus. Ah, nice stuff. Oh yeah, I think it's for this area over here. Yeah, it is. Okay, that makes sense. Also, if I recall correctly, the Pink Bob feller is here somewhere. Yeah, I know, Kirby. I know. Let's break these boxes up. Oh, this is gonna be weird. He's in the first area. I missed the pink ball. Oh, well, that's a shame. Come here, 1-Up. Come on. Yep, come here. That's the stuff. I don't know why. I remember him being here because, in particular, it's such a pain that he's here, but the cannon's in the first place. But you can also use the cannon to get here faster. Wow. Alright, calm down, Kirby. Oh, I think the metal cap, or the thwompy cap here, is so I can go deal with... Oh, come on, I'm supposed to be invincible. Game, you lied to me. That's definitely not how thwomps work. Punch. Coin. That's such a sad scream. Like, I feel bad for Kirby every time I subject him to falling. Only for a little bit. Then when he stops falling, I don't care. Wow. Poor little pink guy. And a 1, and a 2, and a up. Punch. Red coin. Ah, brick-breaking goodness. This is not the star I needed to get, but I really want to head over here. I mean, since I had the water so far up and all. It is currently 8:30. Sometimes I just like to see if I can do that weird long jump thing. I mean, I probably can't. One more time. Yeah, that's enough of that. Oh, yeah, I should head back to Wet Dry World here. Oh, come on. Fine, go up to the tippy top here. What's the star? Top of the town. Wasn't I just in the town? Oh, what do you know? I was actually heading to the right place. Oh, don't I feel silly. Do-do-do-do-do-do. This is looking good. Head down here. Up here. Yeah, that's the stuff. I mean, this is definitely the top of the town. Although I think this is the one I need the Vanish Cap for. That makes sense. Alright, give me the thing. Wait, is this the one I need the Vanish Cap for? Yeah, whatever, I'm gonna do it anyway. Yeah, push the thing. You know what? I don't know why I didn't just jump up here like that. That makes so much sense, and my entire childhood's like, wait, why didn't we do that? You can just wall kick and that's fine. Quick race through downtown? Alright, that wasn't it. Also, that stuttering is just being a little bit annoying. So what are you doing, Task Manager? What is your problem? Yeah, that's fine, that's fine, that's fine. Oh, sure, now that I'm looking at it, it doesn't want to throw a fit. Whatever. Sometimes you look at a problem and the problem hides. It's actually how I deal with solicitors. Alright, maybe I meant the top of this town. Ah, yeah. Top of the town is in the first area? I will take your word for that. I don't know why the triple jump acted that way, but I'm in. Let's bounce off of here. Hey, Purpleor, long time no see. And hopefully, the same for the future. Careful. This is so much easier when you look straight on. Ah! Whoa! Chalk paint? Oh yeah, that's the paint you do to turn things into a chalkboard. That sounds like the kind of thing that would be terrible. Not like on its own, but follow me on this. Secrets in the shallows and sky. Oh, that's chalkboard paint. Ah, never mind. Continue on, people. Continue on. Excuse me, sir. May I borrow your flippy flip? Thank you. Let's see here. I think this is a secret. Fine. No. Alright. Chalk paint is just really dry paint? I mean, I'm not the expert on this, so sure. What's in here? Yep, that's what I thought. Where's that thingy at? Thingy! I need you! Yes, the water thingy. Alright, let's go get some more secrets. There's one around here, but I can't remember which one it is. Is it these boxes? Hey, boxes! No, apparently not. No, fine, come here. Is it this corner? Oh, that's a teleport. Oh, there's the pink bob-omb. You were right, Linnea. I mean, your memories with the base version of the game are a lot fresher than mine are. Ooh. I don't know why I'm doing this, but I'ma do it. Money, 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 money. Is there a secret here? Ah, there is. And the other one's in the nearby box. Delightful. I mean, I could go for the 100 coin star, but I'm not gonna. Hey, Mr. Flip Guy, could I use your help? Nope, 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 nope. Now! Uh-oh, this is not good. Thank you. Really needed that. Really needed that. Oh, hey, fire. Hey, guy. Hey. Hey, gonna need your help. Yep, maybe this is a bad plan. Well, then we'll just take this to recover health. Hop up here, and then hit this one. Perfect! Now I can go get this starred. Everything's gonna be okay. Marvelous. Oh yeah, Tiny Huge World. No, wait, first, Mad Mushroom Mountain, or whatever this place is called. Tall, Tall Mountain. Name's less fun. 2, 1. Oh yeah, can I make that from here? No, I think I need the cannon. Doodaloo-a-doo-doo-doo. Hey guy, running through. Oh, you can absolutely craft things for a living. You can open up like an Etsy store or something. You just gotta find the stuff people want to make, or people want to have, but not make themselves. Either that or do like teach like night classes and hands-on crafts. Ooh. Well, don't mind if I do there, crazy box. But hey, who knows? Maybe if I become a super duper big Twitch star, which is my general thought to that. But hey, if I do, I'll bring in them dollar bills and support you. How about that? And you craft all day and all night and everything he sees is just blue like him inside and outside. Sound good? Alright, sounds good. I mean, I guess I could write that down, but I don't know. Eiffel 65 might be a little miffed. Wait, is it Eiffel 65 or Eiffel 56? Gonna get to the top of this mountain. I believe in it. Whoa. Oh. Alright, you done falling to your death, Kirby? Oh, Eiffel 56. Neat. Oh, Eiffel 65. You know what? Maybe it's both. Maybe it's a Berenstain Bear sort of thing. Ah, the Mandela effect. No, I'm pretty sure it's Berenstain with an A. Berenstain Bear sounds like... Oh, how do I put this mildly? It sounds like a Hebrew name. Like, they would have had bar mitzvahs and whatnot. But Berenstain? Oh ho ho! That's ethnically neutral. Wait, it would have been a bear mitzvah. Can't believe I missed that joke. Sometimes I'm funny in waves. Most of the time I'm not funny at all. But that's how she go. Of course, I also would have accepted with Win Berenstein's money. Remember when Ben Stein had a trivia show? Man, that is, it wasn't very good. But it's funny that it existed. Like, I'm trying to think here. Do you think Ben Stein knew he was really boring before he was famous? Like, the first thing I know he was in was Ferris Bueller's Day Off, but he was probably in stuff before that. So do you think he knows that he's got a voice that could put oatmeal to sleep before people started telling him? Like, did he hear it himself and go, oh, that's terrible? Because what a career path you gotta take when you have a voice like that. I mean, you couldn't go into radio. People would fall asleep at the wheel. It'd be terrible. But at the same time, you couldn't, like, not use it. So you have to base your entire career around people making fun of your voice. Ah, you think you've solved our way out of the parallel universe. Alright. I can dig it. Wait, what am I doing? If I'm going to pluck the piranha plants, I'll just go over here. I am enormous, Kirby! Womp, womp, womp. Gonna punch some piranha plants. Any over here? Yeah. This is going great. How about you? And I think there's one over here. Yeah, that should be all of them. Punch the plant snot right out of them. I mean, technically it's cytoplasm. Wait, cytoplasm or phytoplasm? What's the thing that's plant bones? No, wait, what's the thing that's plant blood? I mean, there's chlorophyll, but it's not that. No, wait, it is chlorophyll. I don't know, man. I'm not a botanist. Yeah, cytoplasm is the thing I was thinking of. And am I okay, Seabug? I haven't, I'm not dead, so, you know, that's a good start. Lots of things keep plants alive. The sun, the air, the water, very generous gardeners, very helpful bumblebees. Despite all the things they need to live, they're surprisingly not that fragile either. Yes, yes, bees. Bees are wonderful. It's important to protect the bumbers. Hot, 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 hot. Oh no, the fish. Oh, I don't like that fish. Swim over here, avoid the fish. If a plant... Well, I mean, the plant makes its own chlorophyll, right? Like, that's the entire idea. Also, for some reason, I remember chlorophyll only having one L at the end. Is that just me? Oh, alright. Chlorophyll has two L's, chlorophyll has two L's. Ah, parasitic plants. How delightful. Whoomp, whoomp, whoomp. Giant Kirby is giant. Hey, guy. You gonna do the thing? You gonna run around? That's cool, man. You do you. And then I hop back in here. I get out in the big mountain. Run across here, which for some reason I remember being more dangerous and or windy. Hop up here and get the star. Nice. Alright, what's next, Tiny Huge Island? What's the good word? Oh, yeah, that's right. Actually, you know what? I don't feel like doing that rematch. Let's go get some other stars. Wow, I have not been doing much in Dire Docks. Might as well. Oh, I'll go fight Wiggler eventually. Fun Mario 64 fact. Dire Docks has the fewest amount of coins of any full level. As such, it is the hardest one to get the 100 coin star on. You can only miss like 4 of them or something. It's ridiculous. Do I have to do these chests in an order? I can't remember. Hey, are you going to electrocute me? Ah, you sure are. Alright. Well, that's not the first time I've been tasered for touching a chest, and it might not be the last. Alright, how about you? Ah, you are a dingle. I'm kidding, I've never been tasered. But I would imagine that is the best response if, well, if you're committed to unwanted touching. Ah, thank you. Oh no! Oh no! Get me out of the whirlpool! Wonder if I have to do these in order of the current. Oh, this is promising. How about you? Are you next? Yes, that is sensible. Hey, Shark. And then I just kind of turn around, swim carefully, and then get me out of here. What a good shark. Hey, man, you keep doing you, alright? Sometimes you just gotta leave the sharks be. I can't say if they're important or not for the ecosystem. They probably are a little. But deep down, everyone should be nicer to sharks. Sharks deserve that. I mean, the way I see it, Jaws is just shark propaganda. Or anti-shark propaganda, rather. Don't get me wrong, a shark will absolutely eat a human if it A, smells blood, or B, is super hungry, but it won't hunt a human. And that's the important distinction. Oh yeah, I did hear that. In fact, I think I heard that from you, Seabug. Was it Spielberg behind Jaws? I can't remember. But the director absolutely hates that people are so afraid of sharks now. Which was kind of the point of the movie, but it's kind of a shame. People will hurt sharks now just because of it. Also, fun fact, the novel that Jaws is based off of, actually a crappy romance novel, rather. Piranhas I'm still going to be afraid of. If they're hungry, those things can turn a cow into a skeleton in about 30 seconds. A shark just goes one bite at a time. A school of piranhas will... well, you don't even get to leave a corpse, really. Now, I don't know if piranhas have to smell blood or just have to find something that's delightfully bitey, but... you know, what do you mean they can't? That's like my entire understanding of piranhas. Like, you put food in front of them, and they will just, you know, you make like a circular saw noise, and then there's just bones. That's it. That's what piranhas do. Are you telling me the world has lied to me? You know what? That doesn't actually sound far-fetched. I love the idea of human tasting bad to a shark. Like, I don't know why, I find that funny. Just a couple sharks talking, it's like, yeah, so I bit a swimmer earlier. It was awful. It was awful? Absolutely atrocious. I had to send it back to the waiter. Now, for extra fun in that joke, waiter being like W-A-D-E-R, as in someone who's playing in the water. Oh, no, we definitely kill too many sharks. The worst part is, like, us stealing their fins to make fancy Asian soup. Like, I don't know. You can't really make fun of the way and what people eat, I guess. I'm still gonna. But shark fin soup is cruel, and if I can help it, I would shut down any restaurant that actively makes and serve it. It's terrible. I mean, at the very least, if you're going to have a shark as food, process the whole thing. And even then, that's not something I'm super okay with. Don't just steal their fin and make some hoity-toity meal out of it. That's awful. You know, that's the kind of thing where you go, it was us all along. We're the virus. Oh, come on, I just need one more red coin. Oh yeah, we have a local tournament that's called the Shark Scramble. It's a fishing thing where, you know, we'll see who can catch the biggest shark, I think. I think it would be nice to shut down. I can't say I feel it enough that I'd go take up arms about it, but I could definitely appreciate it if it was gone. Oh, everything's science if you yell science at the top of your lungs. In fact, I think that was one of Isaac Newton's first laws. Don't cite me on that. But if there's anything you're ever doing you're not sure of, just shout science and it's perfectly okay. And if you have to defend that in court, please do not tell me. I don't want to find out the answer. No, don't hold me to that. That's the entire point. Yeah, I have to get across these three. Whoop. Whoop. Oh, what? There's fire trucks going down the road? Neat. I mean, not neat if anyone's on fire, but... Oh, Shane, don't... Fine, you know what? Fine. Quote me. Quote me constantly. Everything's legal if you shout science. Go nuts. I hereby give you permission and all of that jazz. Because I have a sneaking suspicion I won't have to deal with it. And if I do, I kind of want to see how it plays out. You know, for science. Alright, gotta go get that star. Oh, first of all, you wouldn't miss me if I was in jail, because I'd take you down with me. And second, you'd have a very important role of sneaking me in balloons full of heroin. You know, standard thing that couples do for each other in jail. Look, love is a very powerful thing. I'm sure you'll change your mind. Wow. Fine. Is that going to be like part of the vows? To have and to hold, but not to bring heroin and little balloons that you swallow to prison in case of needing to trade drugs for cigarettes and money. I mean, someone could probably draft that. Alright, time to go through the jet stream. Two, 3, 4, 5. Look, I understand if you want to kill me for snoring. That's fine. In fact, there's lots of reasons to murder for sleeping habits. But I'd ask politely that you don't. I've taken a partiality to being alive. Like, I'd give being alive at least a 6 out of 10. It's pretty good. But, speaking of pretty good, it has come along to 9 o'clock. And that means I am done for the evening streaming. I know, 2-hour streams. Absolute lightweight. What am I doing? I mean, to have a day job, but whatever. So, thank you all for visiting. The people who stayed to chat, the people who chatted a little, the people who lurked. You're all welcome here. And you're all welcome over at Maritime Gaming, where I'm going to be streaming on Friday night, 7 to 9 Atlantic. I'll be hosting it on this channel, so you should be able to find it pretty easy. If not, feel free to complain to me. There I'll be playing a different Mario 64 hack called Cursed Castles. It's delightful. I enjoy it, despite how not simplistic, but really meat and potatoes it is. It's all platforming. And on Monday, I'll come back. Someone actually showed me a ROM hack they had been working on, and I figure I'll show it off. It's not like I'm going to expand their reach, but if nothing else, I'll give them some honest criticism. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll figure out a delightful sign-off later. Where's that end button at? Oh, embarrassing myself. Oh, dude, is Kirby going to fall asleep? I actually want to see how this plays out. That looks weird. It looks like a jawbreaker wearing a bow tie.